Hi guys, today we're gonna do dating advice with me. You may have noticed that we're in a different setting today. Not that different, because that's where I would record my videos. I would open the curtains for light, but now I'm opening up these ones, so because it actually is very dark in here. Luckily it is bright enough for us that we could still see. I could turn it on for y'all. As you can see, it's not really good, and it doesn't do justice for my lighting right now. I look really weird. Oh wait, if I face a certain way, if I block this, then it's okay, but if I get in the way, it doesn't look good. If I turn on that one, it would give a little bit more light. The one in our closet, I could turn that on. Okay, I turned the closet light on. It doesn't do much. I don't know which one you want to prefer. Yeah, I would turn these on for videos. I would use the natural light outside. Actually, now that I turned it off, it feels weird. I'll turn them back on in another video. I had my fair share of relationships. Talking stages mostly guys who ghosted me. I know people don't really have relationships during like elementary and middle school, but I did. I had one boyfriend in elementary, and I think 2 in middle school. Don't remember. It was like 7th or 8th grade where I got one. No, I'm lying. It's 6th and 7th. Yeah, I did that to myself. In high school, ooh, that was a ride. I was in a 2-year relationship with a guy, freshman and sophomore year. We don't talk about Bruno. We gotta be real quiet on the creek when it comes to that one. Let's say it was like a DV relationship that I barely got myself out of. I don't think I would still be here if I didn't get out of there. I had another one. Yeah, I've talked about this previously. Okay, let's start off dealing with teenagers. Okay, if you're like in your 20s, you don't have to worry about this, but I'm still at the age where I can like still date like 17-year-olds and it won't be weird. I'm like really recently turned 18, which is 2 months ago. So, but once I start getting into like that stage where I'm like, I can't still talk to 17-year-olds. No, but like I can let me shut my mouth. What I'm trying to say is that when I turn 18, the 17-year-olds that I've been talking to would be 18. Oh, wait, it's not just 17-year-olds. Literally 18, 19 years old. Like people who are still immature. Like their whole perspective on the world is so weird, and even like older people, 20-year-olds, are acting like this. They have a certain vision on women, and it's so weird to me. I don't know why these guys are acting like this. I don't know why, but all they think, I can't say it on here, I think like in the bed moments or a woman's body or this yada yada. It's so weird. I don't F with people like that. I don't. But it's mostly teenage boys who have watched certain stuff on social media, on certain pages, that they just think that every woman is like this, that they're going to throw themselves at them because they're a man, they're a guy. Like, no. But basically a guy who has never touched a woman and feels some sort of way how a woman should be. But yeah, I like distance myself away from guys like that. I do. And you know what was so funny? I was watching TikTok the other day. Why am I looking at a guy literally judging a woman based on she looks? Like, it's nighttime, by the way. What kids are gonna be out? What kids? If they're gonna be worried about the kids, it's nighttime. They should be going to bed. And it's not even about the kids. It's not even about the kids, but just to add that it's a time where people can like dress freely. But yeah, the guy was like literally like judging a woman's outfit Mind you, she is more heavier chested, and she was wearing a normal top, mind you. It was a tank top. Mind you, it's night. Girls should wear what they want because no one is gonna be around. No one. But they were like, he was like, cover up. Hey, you bleep. And mind you, he's all about God. We are in a public setting at nighttime. Who are we covering up for? Okay? And it's a tank top, mind you. It's a tank top. And she wasn't even wearing, it doesn't even matter what was she wearing. But she was wearing pants. She was wearing normal pants and a tank top. But she was heavier chested. So it probably looked like that she was soliciting herself, even though that shouldn't matter. You know what was even more disgusting? The comments. They were like, oh my goodness, as a girl, I would never do this. Then you're not a girl. I'm sorry, you're not a girl. You're not a girl if you're talking down on somebody else, especially who is a woman. You're not. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do about it? Suck on. But yeah, that's just like an example how certain guys can be like. Okay, and if you're still in high school, I'm praying for you that you find a mature guy. Okay, because a lot of guys in high school are going to be like that. They're going to be very judgy, and they will only look at women at a certain way because social media and how men treat women. I'm scared to get in a relationship now and be committed, and I even tried going on a dating app. I really did. Like the moment I turned 18, literally 2 weeks after I turned 18, I was like, let me go on a dating app because now I'm legal and I don't have to lie to anybody about my age. Literally 2 days in the dating app, there was like guys like in my like messages, and I was like, you know what, I can't like do this. I don't think I'm ready. And I deleted my account and I deleted the app. Remember my freshman sophomore relationship that I mentioned earlier this video? Yeah, he traumatized me so bad that I can't have a normal relationship or be committed to a lot of things due to my trauma response freshman and sophomore year. I can't be committed. And it's been years, mind you. It's been years. Like, girl, get over it. Like, it's not that serious, okay? Like, just because you get traumatized now and then, like, doesn't mean you need to act like this. Like, the better. The thing is, I want to settle down, but I'm not ready to. Wake that up. Listen to me, because I know a lot of y'all think you guys are ready, but you're not. You want to be ready. That's the difference. You want, but you're not. And you know what is so funny? I've never really had a healthy relationship. Never. I've been in relationships, yes, and I have been in certain situationships, yes, I have, but I haven't been in a healthy relationship. No one has treated me right. And then when I look at certain videos on my For You page, when I see certain couples in real life, I'm like, wait, are couples supposed to do this? Are we supposed to act this way? Are we this and that? And the thing is, my last relationship, I was faking my emotions for him because I wanted him to think that we are in a healthy relationship. And yes, we were, but I was faking it. I was faking being happy. I think I was moving too fast. But yeah, every time I see like healthy relationships, I'm like, is that what we're supposed to do? And the thing is, I don't want to do like, unless like I was like in my 30s and I need to settle down, then yes, I would go on dating apps, and then I would go out of my way to find guys. But currently, I just want things to take its course. I don't have to say like, oh, I'm interested in you. I want it to be a slow burn. I don't want it to be so slow that it takes 2 years before we're in a relationship. No, we're gonna start out as friends, and then slowly I realize like, wait, unless like I'm desperate and I need a hubby ASAP, I will go on dating sites. I will like literally, I won't be desperate, but I would go on dating sites and I would set myself up for a blind date. But I really hope it doesn't come to that point. Us as women have settled so down, literally looking at men's reposts and like, oh my god, is this about me? Just stalking people on the internet just to see if they like us. But yes, also texting does matter, by the way. Like a good morning text, a good night text, that is bare minimum. You know that one song, basic minimum? The basic minimum is a guy cleaning up for you, a guy who takes care of you when you're sick, a guy who buys you flowers when on every single date, or they buy you food occasionally, that is respectful to all the people that you love, people who are close to you, who is respectful and of your boundaries and your wishes and all that, and takes their time with you. That's the basic minimum. We are not gonna go and be like, oh my god, he texted me, yes, finally. This is 2026, almost 2027. Actually, no, we should limit screen time. It should be like a rule. It should be an actual like state law that, hey, you need 8 hours of screen time or you will go to jail. I feel like that should be a thing. That's not bad to say. That's not bad to say unless like your job is on the internet, then that's the only exception. But go touch grass, go to the park, go take a walk. I can't really do that because I gotta ask my parents for permission to take a walk. Ripe age of 18, by the way. There is like 8 billion people on the earth and you're settling down for the one who won't text you back in 24 hours. There's so many, and I would say this a lot, but when somebody would tell me like, oh my god, there's so many more fishes in the sea, I wanted that fish, okay? But growing up is realizing that like, girl, there really is so many more. There's so many that are going to kiss the floor that you walk on. There are so many people who think you're the most genuinely beautifulest person, nicest person they have ever met, and would literally ask you to marry them 1 month of meeting them. And they would say, I love you in the first month of meeting them. So why are you settling down for the most ugly man on planet Earth who won't even text you back? And as you start to mature, you realize that looks don't matter. It's the personality that matters the most. And more mature people wouldn't realize that, okay? Because let's be honest, we don't want to date an immature man. A lot of mature men would think they would rather go for personality than looks. Me, I would never date a super attractive guy. I wouldn't because I'm afraid that, you know, he's too good for me, that he's yada yada yada. I just wouldn't put myself in that position, especially if a guy has a lot of female attention, that he knows that he's hot, that he knows that he's attractive. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna go for. And I feel like that's what a lot of men will realize nowadays, that like more attractive people are less likely someone you want to have a long-term relationship with, a life-term relationship. I mean, like, yes, you can find them attractive, you can like make out with them, you can have a certain relationships with them, but you wouldn't marry them. Yeah, guys, and don't settle for less. A guy will literally look at you as if you were a walking, living goddess. And I hope you guys take real good care of yourselves and have a good one.